of complexity, telepathy, kept in repressed genes. Nothing is what it seems, prepare for ice down. The difference in pressure will pop your eyes out. Hypnotic, subaquatic amalgam, talents honed in the deepest reaches, pieces discovered in each of us. Plasmoid passing through the void, making mad noise. Skewed severely, disappearing chip, nearing the rift. Leery to admit they exist, weary from a long trip. It's daunting, the calming effects of the being's offspring. Surgical vertical implant, thermal map, semi-permeable verbal attachments. Adaptive is clear, there's no captain. Architecture that mimics the Martian sector would prove previous views were inaccurate. Gallons of blood flood the databanks. Drop the 808 tape, hate the face. You didn't wait for your teammates. The company was muscling the staff to bring back a survivor. Cryobionic, erotic, postulate the future using holographic grids to bridge zones and spaces into it. Maybe this was destined. Perfection injected beneath the dermis. Burn within the furnaces, averting skirmishes. The greater scheme can become a laser beam or focus a fine stream, designing intertwining levels of complexity, telepathy, kept in repressed genes. Nothing is what it seems, prepare for ice down. The difference in pressure will pop your eyes out. Hypnotic, subaquatic amalgam, talents honed in the deepest reaches, pieces discovered in each of us. Plasmoid passing through the void, making mad noise. That's the point, we match joints on a moon base. It's doomsday for crews, buffoons are slay. Barracuda stare at the Ruger, Benigan intruder is shot with hot particles. Arguments that lead to wars. Before a treaty was forged, they tore open a vortex. Resistant plating, carbon dating displaying jumble patterns fathomless. It's only a fact when you're hacked limb from limb, extending to infinity. Nobody to pity you in the void destroyed. Arms deployed, take your choice of different alloys. These cowboys are unable to understand intelligent embellishment, turning into gelatin, relishing in the old days. While you rotate in concentric rings, extrasensory is definitely intensify worldwide, fertilize, giving life to inanimate objects in the process. Enhanced with computer super viruses. Isolate the microchip is my advice to kids arrive in hibernation devices, siphoning your identity, hybrid controls, introducing groupings, looping strings, cerebral easel, reality bleed through, reach the pinnacle. It's feasible to breach the inner hull with intense heat, defensive, eccentric penmanship, chasmic, phantasmic, sporadic convulsions while we're living like sultans. The greater scheme can become a laser beam or focus a fine stream, designing intertwining levels of complexity, telepathy, kept in repressed genes. Nothing is what it seems, prepare for ice down. The difference in pressure will pop your eyes out. Hypnotic, subaquatic amalgam, talents honed in the deepest reaches, pieces discovered in each of us. Plasmoid passing through the void, making mad noise.